ضمن سلسلة فعاليات الاستراتيجية، استضاف مركز الإمارات للدراسات سعادة نيكولاي ملادينوف مدير عام أكاديمية أنور قرقاش الدبلوماسية في جلسة نقاشية بعنوان الولاية الثانية لترامب ومستقبل العلاقات عبر الأطلسي. تناولت الجلسة عدة محاور وشملت مستقبل حلف الناتو والعلاقات الاقتصادية بين الاتحاد الأوروبي والولايات المتحدة.
Europe and America currently have different views on how they see the world and see their role in the world. Europe still sees its role as a normative force, as a force that relies on soft power rather than on hard power. America, under Trump, sees its role in a different way. The problem is that Europe has a very serious challenge with Ukraine. And some will obviously say, well, we need European defense away from America, self-reliance, etc., etc. Others will say, well, we need to step up, but we need to do that in partnership with the United States, which I think is the more important direction in which this debate should go. If you look at the numbers are quite interesting now. If Europe increases its defense spending, if each European country that is a member of NATO increases its defense spending to, I think, about 4%, we will be on par or even more than the United States.
كما تطرقنا إلى اتجاهات النظام الدولي في ظل الأزمة الأوكرانية وحرب غزة والاتفاق النووي الإيراني.
Opinion in Europe within the member states as to how Europe assesses what happened in Gaza on October 7th and after October 7th and in the whole peace process and the relationship with Israel and the Palestinians, etc., is divided. So I think Europe can only play a secondary role in supporting a meaningful way forward on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Ultimately, it wasn't Iran or Europe that left the table of negotiations, it was the United States. So if the United States wants to return to that table, there's a place. However, I think before we even get to that, we will see an increase of pressure from the United States on Iran, not militarily, but economically. And I think President Trump will, if he ever wants to go back to a negotiating table with Iran, he's not going to be open to Europe sitting at that table unless Europe has something to bring that makes sense. Because if Europe continues to say, well, we need to return to the old framework, that's not enough.